Alright everyone, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Christina, aka That Variety Nerd, and today, oh my god, my voice kind of just like fizzled out. I'm like trying to rename the file here, the recording software. Either way around, we've got ourselves quite the show on our hands. Last time, we finished up a bunch of feuds. We still got like a couple of feuds kind of marinating, but our plans kind of got thrown in disarray with the commissioner goal. But at the same time, it kind of worked out for us. So, this week, do we have any, what kind of power cards do we gotta use up? Alrighty, that's swell. Okay. Great. So, yeah, last episode we got a bunch of new people on the roster, which means that we got a bunch of just new feuds, I think, that are going to be beneficial for us. So for the commissioner goal, we can't put Edge in a match this week. That's fulfilled. We can't have Walter going up against Tyler Bate. Tyler Bate is all the people we're talking about on the freaking, social feed at the end of the last episode. He beat Walter, and so I think it's more than fair that Tyler gets the title match against good old Rey Mysterio. And so Edge can't be in a match this week. I don't know if we can do an interference sort of situation, but we're still going to have him in a match with Rey Mysterio. I think that's going to be more than exciting, and quite frankly, our dude's earned it at this point. Can we do an interference? Does that count towards the thing or against the thing? I don't know. Okay, cool. So that still counts. Fantastic. No, well, we want Edge against Rey. We don't want him against Tyler. Let's get him against Rey. There we go. We continue that feud. Tyler gets his title match. And all is well. Tag team stuff. So, basically we have Bianca and, well, Carmella's out. We have Ember Moon, we have Bianca, and we have Mickie James. We could always turn somebody into a bad guy. We could always get another bad guy, because Natalya is like our only bad guy on the roster. So do we have anyone on the free agents list that we could get, possibly? Alright. Because we need somebody. Well, we could turn Mickie James into a bad guy, possibly, right? Let's turn people bad guys and good guys and that sort of thing. Because, like, the thing is that, like, Carmella's a bad guy, Natalya's a bad guy, but nobody else is a bad guy. So I'm thinking Ember Moon can stay as a face. Same thing with Natalya, Toni Storm, Carmella. So our options were going to either be Bianca as a good guy or Mickie James as a good guy. Mickie James could probably go for the heel turn, if you will. We'll keep our eyeballs peeled for some more specialists and, other people that would complement people on the roster well. So, what we could do in that case, once we turn Mickie James into a bad guy, because based on the current roster that we have, we could set up Bianca and Ember, possibly? Against Mickie James. Possibly. I don't know. We could set up Carmella and Bianca feuding against each other and then have, like, Toni and Natalya, and then that way we could set up Ember versus Mickie, possibly. I think that would be a good, solid match, don't you all think? I think we can make that work. So let's save that for the next one. We're not going to put Natalya and Toni just yet, which means we have a lot of room to try out some new things. I think what we'll do, I think we need to honestly go ahead and, what I think we should do, we could do Cross and Drew in a feud, possibly, because we've got a lot of options here, we really do. And it's going to depend, but I think we'll turn Finn Balor into a good guy. I think that makes some sense to me. We got Tyler Bate in the title match, but this leaves a lot of possibilities for us, we'll put it that way. Well, we do need a fighter for Bianca, so we could get Lacey, but nah. Nah. Yeah, we've got all kinds of just good people on this free agency list, but okay. We could turn Bianca heel, but I kind of like the idea of having Ember and Mickie having a feud for the time being, just to kind of freshen things up. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. But anyway, let's see here. We need a fresh feud for Walter. I mean, Ricochet or Jordan Devlin. Both are solid options. We tried setting up the Ricochet feud, but that didn't work out too great. Or we try to get up a tag team situation. I would say let's sign Keith Lee, but we don't have the money. We don't have the money. But what we could do, maybe to freshen things up a little bit, let's go ahead and get... I mean, we like bad guys, but we need to have... I think let's go with Gargano and Walter versus Jordan Devlin and Ricochet. It could be interesting. I want to see if this actually sets up a feud. And that way we also get Ricochet, Gargano, and Devlin on the card too, and it kind of keeps things fresh. And then we could set up... Well, we need to see how Tyler does too, so let's get Tyler up and moving soon as well. We could have Bianca versus Natalya. We could always set up a feud situation thing with... We could always set up a tag team situation with Drew and Trent versus... Actually, no. Yeah, that can work. Versus Rude and Gulak. I don't know. I want to see what happens. Actually, no. Let's see how Tyler does, because we want to have two teams that the people like. So, I think with Drew, who would be a logical pick? Well, he's only got Trent to go up against, really. Or Rude, or Gulak. Okay. We could do Bianca versus Natalya, possibly, and have the run-in with, no. Let's do Natalya. We'll have the interference. Have Tony go after Natalya. I think that's reasonable, right? We get that feud kind of situated there. And then we have the random title match. Seemingly random title match. We have Finn and Mickey flipping right here, which I think we quite frankly need at this point. And then let's go with the Capitol Wrestling Center. Let's go with the Gorilla Crew. Let's go with Network Quality Lights, Effects, and Pyro. And then for advertising, let's do the viral campaign. Can we afford it? Yes, we can. I had to ask that right as it was transactioning. Oh my god. Okay. Perfect. So we have Bianca and Natalya. We have Gargano and Walter versus Devlin and Ricochet. And we have Rey Mysterio and Tyler Bate for the NXT Championship in the main event with Edge's interference. Tony's interfering in the first match. And then we got Finn and Mickey switching sides. So that's fantastic. Let's see what happens. Or at least we hope that we're switching sides. I'm selfishly trying to set up Balor versus Lesnar, to be honest, because that might be a fun feud to, you know, circle back with, possibly. Alright, that was 1.5 stars. That's okay. It's our first one after the pay-per-view. Finn's a good guy. Brock, you're getting tagged in soon. We got a tag match with Gargano and Walter versus Ricochet and Jordan Devlin. Does that set up a feud? Yes, it does. Perfect. Mickie James turning into a heel. Fantastic. We'll set you up with Ember Moon. Tyler Bate versus Rey Mysterio with an Edge run-in for the NXT Championship. Does Tyler Bate continue the streak? Tyler Bate's the new champion. Oh my god. Oh. We keep screwing up all... Oh my god, Becky Lynch actually has a match for once. What a... Oh my god, what a... Who puts the Hell in a Cell match at the opener? I feel like we did that, but, you know. On SmackDown? I mean, at least we wait until the pay-per-view. Tamina is like, can you just throw these two? Oh my god, Becky's actually in a feud. What a concept, the champion's actually in a feud. Still hasn't defended her title a single time in 11 weeks now. Otis versus Cena would try to be a thing. R-Truth and John Morrison are in the main event. Oh my god. I mean, it could have been worse. It could have been better. We all had a rough week, okay? That's how I see it. Alright, it was a rough one. Ends in disqualification. Overpowered Jordan Devlin and Ricochet. Ma'am. Oh, God. Okay, Rey Mysterio swept aside by Tyler Bate. Tyler Bate's been on a roll this season. We lost fans this week, but we kept trying, okay? We're trying. Oh, we got crushed this week. That's okay. We're gonna keep moving forward. Alright, Tyler, you need something to do now. I mean, look, we needed to give people title feuds. Okay, I appreciate the title shot. It's good to know I have a boss that keeps their word. Hey, you're putting in the work. It made sense. Feels great to be the champion. You proved yourself to me before when you renewed my contract. Great. Thank you. You've seen the work I've been putting in, but I know I can do more for the brand. Okay. Main event match. I know the fans will be excited for it. We'll see to it. In fact, you're reading our mind, Finn. You are reading our minds. Okay. Finn, you're getting put in the match against Brock Lesnar, because that just seems logical to me. Well, I mean, that seems like the next logical feud, right? For now. Alright, you're going up against Brock, Finn. We need a feud for Brock, right? Right. Let's set up the... Okay, wait. Carmella still has the gold. Okay, that's what I thought. I'm like, hold up here. Who do we have as a champion? And then I'm like, no, Carmella's injured. Yep, she's out for one more week. So I think what we'll do is that... Okay, so Carmella's out. We'll set up Ember and Mickey next. Or no, let's set up Mickey and Bianca next. That might be a good one to do. Okay, so we'll have Bianca call out Mickey. Let's see, do we have anybody that we could go after on the free agents list that could work? Possibly. Possibly. Fighter. Well, we need somebody for frickin' Carmella when she's back. And we got... Like, we need to find matches for people. Oh, God, okay. Everything's fine. Okay, once the Edge and Rey Mysterio feud is cleared, we could do a quick feud with Cross and, Tyler. But then that would be, Jesus. Okay. It's fine. Okay, so let's start off with the tag match, you know, to keep things moving with that and building up people. So... Devlin and Ricochet, fantastic. Okay, who's the commissioner goal? Oh, one of our champions this week. Well, one of our champions is Tyler Bate. We could have him in against Karrion Kross, maybe? Well, because, like, I would ideally like to have Tyler Bate and Edge. I'm sitting here thinking. Okay. We could set up something with Cross and Tyler Bate. You know, that's not a bad first feud. Okay, so I'm thinking we get Drew and Trent, and Robert Roode and Drew Gulak. Possibly, because Tyler's still the champ. We'll wait for Ember Moon and Carmella. And we need to wait for Natalya and Tony to finish up their business. So we're gonna have to wait them out a little bit, I think. Unless if we get somebody off of... Unless if we get, like, the generic jabronis at the bottom. Alright, do we have any giants or specialists? That's the problem. We need the specialists. Fantastic. Because both of our specialists are in a feud right now, and that would have been perfect. So we gotta wait it out for Carmella and for Ember, to be honest. I think that's what we'll do. So we'll have a self-promo thing with Ember. Let's keep Ember moving a little bit, you know, keep things moving there. And I think that's what we'll do. We have this beautiful random feud that's brewing. We have a random show that's brewing so far, but I think at least everything's moving. We'll go with the Capitol Wrestling Center again. Let's go ahead and go with Backstage Crew. We'll do network quality lights and effects, you know, all that stuff. Viral campaign. I'm like checking all these lists. And, you know, nothing's working. We could get China, to be honest. We could get China. No, we don't want to cancel. Okay. Oh, this is swell. This is fantastic. Unless if we get Ember... Yeah, let's put Ember in there with Mickey instead. That way we give her something to do. And then, okay, so Bianca's a bruiser, so we need a fighter. We need a female fighter. Let's get Tegan Knox on here. I think that'll be a good first feud. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so we'll get Tegan Knox on here. We'll have her call out Bianca. So really, we're going to be waiting for Tony and Natalia to finish up. And then we'll need to find, like, a bruiser that's a good guy for Carmella. So that'll help out quite a bit, I think. So yeah, we got fresh things happening. We could always, like, just put these two feuds into a tag feud, possibly. Which, that could work. You know, having Ember Moon and Bianca Belair sort of situation with Tegan Knox and Mickey James and have that as another tag feud. We'll have to figure it out, but what I do know is this. We've got ourselves a match here. Well, we've got ourselves a show here. And we're just gonna hope for the best. But we gave Finn Balor the main event. That's what counts. So we got Gargano and Walter versus Ricochet and Jordan Devlin. Let's see what happens here. Devlin and Ricochet pick out a win. Okay, that's fantastic. 3 stars at level 2. Alright, they have a call-out promo. No feud started there. That's fine. That's cool. I'm on board with it. We got Tyler Bate versus Edge with a Karrion Kross run-in. Edge with a huge win. Fantastic. 3 stars. We got Kross and Bate starting. That's also fantastic. We have a feud with Ember and Mickey starting. That's also fantastic to see. And in the main event, we have Finn Balor versus Brock Lesnar. I don't know why I find it funny, but here we are. Brock Lesnar picks up a huge win. 2.5 stars. That's okay. We probably could have switched the middle match at the end with, you know, that match. But you know what? I still think we did pretty good. Okay, so we have Akira Tozawa versus Swerve in a TLC match. Oh, God. They're going to run their entire roster through the ground. Mace versus John Cena. Mace beats John Cena in an Extreme Rules match. Tamina versus Whitney Quaid? Quaid. I think it's Quaid. Extreme Rules match main event. No build, no feud, nothing. Fantastic. When is Becky gonna defend her title? I'm sorry, I didn't realize that the main event was gonna be as rough as it was, but you know what? Here we are. Oh my god. Signed Tegan Knox, clearly they were true. Tight match between... Okay! It seems like people are liking the, Walter... It looks like people are into the Walter and Gargano and Ricochet and Jordan feud. And also they're into Tyler Bate. So that's fantastic. We still gain fans. We're still getting there. Not as many as them, but at least we're plugging along. We're building. We're building towards the pay-per-view. That's when it counts. Alright, 2 weeks till SummerSlam from Memphis, Tennessee. I'm really psyched for the upcoming pay-per-view. I can't wait to put on a great show for the crowd. We appreciate you, Edge. Alright, we'll get you a rematch, Walter. I'm not gonna mess with you, dude. Real winner is this time? Okay, well that actually kind of works. Okay, so we're gonna have Edge and Ray battle it out at the pay-per-view. We'll have Tyler call out Kross because Tyler needs a break. We'll have Finn call out Brock, hopefully continue that situation. And then Carmella's still recovering, technically. So I think we'll do, let's use a health spa one for her, because we need Carmella soon. We appreciate you, Carmella, we appreciate you. Veteran crews available? Okay, that's good to know. Okay, what's the commissioner goal? Rest your current champions this week. Well, that actually works. right? Yeah, that actually works out better because both of our champions aren't looking too good, y'all. They're not looking too good at all. Okay, so let's go ahead and have Cross call out Bade, because that way it looks like we're resting our champions this week. Let's go ahead and continue to just fill out this card. So I think we'll get Mickey and Ember. Have that rivalry brewing. Let's go ahead and look at the other ones here. I mean, we don't really have all that much going on, and that's okay. Well, let's have Drew and Trent in a match. I think that'll be a good mixture. We'll have them go up against Gulak and Rude. We'll put that in the middle. And then to close out the show, we'll put in another tag match with Jordan Devlin and that whole situation and a half. We'll put them in a tables match, you know, that way they're still, you know, moving along with that feud and things kind of escalate, right? Right. So yeah, let's hope for the best, right? Right. Alright, so let's put this in the Capitol Wrestling Center. We'll put the backstage crew there, network quality lights effects, viral campaign. Do we have any free agents? We do! Yay! Okay, so we have Nia Jax. Well, that would work with Ember. That would work with Ember. Well, wait, who do we need people to feud with? Well, we have the specialists that are coming off the, you know, the list soon. So let's take a look-see at the roster. Okay, so Carmella. Okay, so we have a bruiser and fighter. Well, maybe once this feud boils down, we could just throw in Bianca and Tegan in a feud. Ember and Mickie James have a feud, so we need somebody opposite of a fighter, so that would be a bruiser. Do we have any bruisers on the free agents list? No, we do not. Oh my god, okay. I mean, unless if we want to build up Sammy George over here. I don't know if that's what we want to do, but I'm kind of on board with it, to be honest. Because she's a specialist, but she's also a bad guy. Or Lula Tandy! Oh my god. Or, unless if we want to... Ooh, let's get Beth Phoenix on here. There we go. That could be fun. Carmella and Beth Phoenix in a title match. That could be kind of fun. Let's get you on the roster, Beth. Alrighty. Perfect. And then, instead of that, what we could do is have Beth actually, you know, do a self-promo, you know, gotta introduce yourself to the crowd and that sort of thing. Or we could have her wait until next week and we call that out. We have Finn call out Brock. There we go. Okay, so I think we're good. So, did we reach all of our goals? We did. Actually, wait. We need to have Walter and Jordan Devlin in the match. That's right, okay. Hang on here. Perfect. Alrighty. Let's have them in an Extreme Rules match. We'll have the interference from Gargano. Keep things moving along with that feud. Alright. I think we're gonna be just fine, kids. We're gonna be A-okay. Okay, we'll have the Gorilla Crew. Yeah, we'll do the Gorilla Crew here. There we go. We'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that. Perfect. Yeah, so I think we're good now. We're good on week 13. Let's go ahead and confirm the booking! Week 13! I know we haven't had a title match in a while, but that's okay. We're gonna get there. Alright, Ember Moon versus Mickie James to kick things off here on NXT. Ember Moon with a huge win. Fantastic. 2 stars. Finn and Brock are now in a feud. It's okay, Finn. You're going to be just fine. Trent and Drew versus Rude and Gulak in the middle of the card. I'm hoping this starts a feud, but we'll see. It's going to give people something to do, at least, right? Right. Cross and Bate, their feud is bubbling even more so. We got Walter versus Jordan Devlin in an Extreme Rules match to close things out with a Johnny Gargano run-in. Let's see what happens. Walter with a huge win. 4 stars? Oh, wow, we've got 2 feuds go. Oh, at least Gargano and Devlin's going to be happening after this tag feud ends. Alright, Morrison versus Big E. Okay, that sounds pretty promising. Dakota versus Tamina. Normal match. Tamina with a huge win. She needs to be the freaking women's champion, because when has Becky defended that title? When? They're like, yeah, we're short on people because we're putting people through the ringer. That sounds about right, but I think we're doing okay. So we had 2, 2, and 4, and then they had 3.5. So they started out strong, and then they just got worse. But we got Mickie James and Ember Moon at level 2 in their feud. We have Balor and Lesnar at level 1 in their feud. Bate and Cross at level 2. No feud here, but that's okay. And then we have Walter and Devlin in the main event, but I guess Gargano and Devlin's a feud here, so that's interesting. But they're at least crushing it right now, and I think that's what counts. Right? Right. No, she's not trapped in the locker room. We just haven't, you know... We'll have her on the next week. We needed to get her, you know, she's been injured, okay? Okay. We'll get some title matches rolling. Don't y'all worry, Trips. Alright, thanks for the rematch against Jordan. Oh god, Cross is in the inbox. This man does not like us. See, we're doing okay with Walter. I haven't had any matches in a while and the fans are starting to forget him. Don't you worry. Alrighty. Promised Cross a match this week. Fantastic. Okay, so I think we'll start out with the show with Beth versus Carmella. We'll have the title on the line. And then let's have Cross and Tyler Bate main evented, I think. I think that's a solid option, possibly. And then over here in the middle, let's go ahead and have this beautiful tag feud that we've been apparently thoroughly enjoying, if you're paying attention to the social feed. And then over here we'll do a call out with Rey. Actually, who's... Okay, Rey Mysterio needs to cut the promo. Okay, so Rey needs to be the one to cut the promo. And then we'll have the call out with Natalya and Tony. Fantastic. Alright, perfect. Do we open with the title or close with the title? Because there's no feud here, but, you know, it's a title match, so I don't know. They've all got... These two have feuds attached to them. This one would just be a fun opening match. So let's go ahead and go with the show logistics next. We'll put this in the Thunderdome. Let's go ahead and just keep it to the road crew. We'll do network quality lights, effects, and pyro, and then let's go ahead and do viral campaign. Alright. Let's go, people. Well, the women's title wasn't going to be on the main card for once, so I'm like, we should probably put this on the card right here. Right, 3 stars, fantastic. Okay, Rey and Edge. They're at level 4. Okay, we got the tag feud. This is definitely going on the card, or else the fans are going to throw tomatoes at us, probably. 3.5? Oh my god, okay. Weak promo, but that's okay. We're going to wrap that feud up next. Tyler and Cross, that's coming up. Tyler with the win, fantastic. 3.5 stars. Alright, awesome. We've got some feuds going, people. We got some things in the works. Cena versus Otis. When is Becky gonna defend her title? I hope Trips is going hard on Pierce for not having the women's title defended. At least we made sure to take care of our women's champion. Gave her some time off. Oh my god, they're just running themselves to the through the ringer at this point. But I mean, we still did pretty good. We had at least 3 stars, so we did better than SmackDown in the closing part of the, well, Tyler Bate just keeps winning. There's no other way around it. Our dude keeps winning. He's the champ. He's the champ. 13,000 fans. Oh. Oh, SmackDown. Well, you don't put on a title match like ever. Like, when has Becky defended her title? It's been almost 15... It's at SummerSlam. Where's Becky's title defense at? Okay, Mickey, what's going on? Okay, your contract is coming up at the end of the week. Yeah, we'll see to it. Fantastic. We got a pay-per-view event. These things come and go, and you never seem to use me. How about we... Wow! Oh. Edge and Karrion Kross. Oh no, that could be something else, y'all. Let's see how this team works out. Okay, people, so, thankfully we were at least able to cover the emails, but essentially, we have Edge, he partnered with Karrion Kross, and Edge also wanted to make an appearance at the pay-per-view. And then Drew Gulak wants to make an appearance at the upcoming pay-per-view, but we don't have room for him, quite literally, just because we need to kick things off, you know, we need to wrap up some of these feuds, okay? We've got a lot of things that we can wrap up here, right? So, we've got this tag feud here with Walter and Gargano versus Devlin and Ricochet kicking things off in a tables, ladders, and chairs match. We've got Natalya versus Toni Storm in a tables match to hopefully finish off their feud. We have Edge versus Rey Mysterio in a TLC match, hopefully finish their feud. And maybe hopefully finish off the Tyler Bate and Karrion Kross feud and Hell in a Cell for the NXT Championship. Or we could just have frickin' Drew Gulak cut a promo. That could work. That could work, I think. I don't know if that counts as an appearance, but, you know, it should count, right? But anyway, let's see what happens here. So, oh, okay, commercial campaign. Alright. Pay-per-view bonus available. So, yeah, we could have these two available, but we haven't gotten to those options yet. So we got SummerSlam. We got the SummerSlam Arena. We got Veteran Crew at our disposal. Can we buy it? Oh god, I should have checked the price first. Okay, it's fine. Alright, basic lights and effects. Let's go with network quality, and then we'll go ahead and do the viral campaign. Ooh, it's all crackly in my headphones. Alrighty, so week 15, SummerSlam. Let's go confirm the booking. We're splurging a lot, and that's okay. Because, I don't know, we actually deliver at these shows. Will we ever have a show again where both the titles are on the line? We'll have to find out, right? But we have Johnny Gargano and Walter versus Jordan Devlin and Ricochet in a tables, ladders, and chairs match. Ricochet and Jordan Devlin pull out the huge 5 stars! Oh, Jesus, take the wheel. Okay. Drew Gulak in a self-promo. Excellent. Good job, Drew. Toni Storm versus Natalya in a tables match to hopefully wrap up that feud. Toni Storm picks up a huge win here. 2.5, but that's okay. We finished out that feud. I think that's what counts. Mickie James and Ember Moon continuing their feud. Fantastic. They're at level 3. Rey Mysterio versus Edge in a tables, ladders, and chairs match. Rey Mysterio picking up a huge win here. Rey Mysterio, 4 stars. Okay, that feud's completed. Fantastic. Carmella and Beth Phoenix have a feud brewing now as well. And then we have Tyler Bate versus Karrion Kross, Hell in a Cell, NXT Championship on the line. Who walks out with the gold? Karrion Kross walks out with the gold. 5 stars. Oh my god, Karrion Kross finally put an end to Tyler Bate's just seemingly winning streak, right? Oh my god. That's wild, y'all. And again, Becky Lynch isn't defending her title. Nobody's defending titles. It's a pay-per-view. It's SummerSlam. Get your titles on the line, people. Tamina with a huge win against Dakota Kai. Akira Tozawa versus John Cena. We're just gonna blow them out of the water, I think. 2 stars. See, again, we deliver at the pay-per-view. That's the thing. Becky with a win and not defending her title. Week 15. This is like the overarching theme here. Becky's not defending her title. And we have Mace versus Swerve in an Extreme Rules match to main event. No titles on the line, by the way. At least we had one title on the line. Wow, look at this. We blew them out of the water, even with the 2.5-star mid-card match. We had 2 5-star matches on this show, people. One of them wasn't even for a title. 2 5-star matches. Ricochet and Jordan Devlin are both fantastic at TLC matches. NXT should pair them up again in a repeat. Man, what an end to the rivalry between Cross and Tyler Bate. Was hoping Bate would end up having the last word, but it was still a great finale. Can't even just begin to describe tonight's NXT. Absolutely amazing. NXT slowly pulling ahead of SmackDown, putting out better shows over the last few weeks. Hashtag NXT. Loved Karrion Kross's match tonight. Would love to see Tyler Bate get a rematch. Can't believe I lost money on Karrion Kross breaking that losing streak. Drew Gulak dropped a great promo tonight. Tyler Bate has been putting in so much work. Kinda worried though. Been looking rough lately. Was so much better than last week's start and ended strong. 172,000 fans. Fantastic. We're still in first place. We beat them by like 60,000 or so fans. We're 90,000 fans ahead. We're 90,000 ahead, people. We'll answer the messages. Right, Tegan? We're actually gonna put you in a tag feud soon, I think. Yeah, we'll see to it. Oh, I guess that actually counted for an appearance at the pay-per-view. You're welcome, Drew. Oh. Oh. Oh, snap. I mean, we need to rest Walter 100%, but, ugh. Oh, God. Well, yeah, I'd hope that these two would have a knack for TLC matches. But look at that, we've only failed one promise, and that was to cross on accident. So I think we're doing pretty good. Alright, kids, that is episode number, 3 of MyGM here in WWE 2K22. I hope everyone's enjoying this series. I'm having a lot of fun filming it. In fact, I might be filming it all in one night, because at the time of filming this, it's only like 7:30 at night. Oh my god, it's only 7:30. Only! Either way around, thank you all so much for your love and support for the channel. I very much appreciate it. Make sure to leave a like, leave a comment down below, and also hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button right beside the side subscribe button so that we get notifications as to when we upload around here. I try to post daily. Again, keyword being try here. So, on that note, thank you all so much for tuning in, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye, everyone.